Hello, friends. Welcome to the Friday night chat and GLuebook page. So we're going to be working in the Dream Big, Live Bigger book because we've been finishing them like crazy. We finished the big book and we finished the magazine, and this one is almost finished. There's very little left to go in it, as you can see. I don't even know if we have spots for... oh, we do. We have some spots for tonight's work, so... Alright, so I've picked out, I hope you all had a nice week, I really do, and I'm very grateful if you're watching this. I'm going to try actually to maybe do next Friday live if I get the nerve, because I'm kind of nervous about it. I don't know how it'll work out, you know what I mean? It's kind of, interesting, new kind of stuff. Cheers with coffee. So I might actually try live next week and use my tablet as a way to watch the chat and so on. But I guess it's a matter of just girding my loins and trying, right, folks? Girding my loins. Interesting turn of phrase, that. Girding your loins. What I picked out for tonight, see, I have to find a place to put things. So what I picked out for tonight, I have this sort of what started me choosing these colors, which is certainly more spring than fall, and fall's my favorite, but this picture here was what I saw first, and it had to do with some cartoons in a fashion design magazine, Canadian Fashion. And there was a couple of them, but this was one of them, an animated, or what do you call it, cartoon thing. And the colors just struck me beautifully. So I started going through some stuff and seeing those colors. But I also had this pile of black and white picked out, which started with this picture. It all started with that picture. But I'm actually thinking, I mean, I love the whole black and white concept. I do love that. And this has got a black one at the end there. So I really love the idea of a black and white page. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do it this weekend at some point. But to be honest with you, for some reason, this for a double spread just seems to, the colors seem to be so lovely today. Now, I apologize ahead of time if I have currently got 4 lamps aimed here. 2 LEDs and 1 natural bulb, and this is the light I get. So if it's not the best, I truly am sorry. I don't know how to make it any brighter than it is. See, and then I jog the camera around and stuff, so. Okay, so what has been going on this week? On the world stage, all kinds of craziness. Oh my God, craziness. Insanity. We'll see about that in a minute. That's so pretty. So inviting. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I know that the wildfires seem to still be going on the west coast. I've got some interesting stuff here for this color. And some of the pictures you'll recognize and some you won't. But I do want to start with that original focal print. And I can't really do it in the middle of the page, so how about we sit it like right there? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not suitable for the picture anymore. I don't know. Oh, I kind of like that. Have to think about that. I keep hitting the mic and I'm sorry, guys. I truly am. Oh, I kind of like that too. I know that it's Aboriginal art, Australian art. but I think it's beautiful, and it was on a brochure, an advertising brochure, so I'm pretty sure that they got tribal permission or whatever to use it, or here's hoping they did, right? Here's hoping. A friend of mine was putting up is starting an Australian blog, and he's American. And we talked about using different things like boomerangs and so on. You have to be careful and respectful these days. Like, you just can't, because that's, some of that is, you know, cultural appropriation. So, this week in the news, I blank when I come on and just want to chit chat and so on, because I'm so afraid I'm going to be boring. Boring. So the weather was really nice the last couple of days, but they're calling for feels like 102 this weekend. So, meh. I'm definitely over that. I'm not interested in that kind of temperature at all, frankly. It's way too hot for me. Way too hot. So I guess using the tablet will work for a chat room. I think I did one live once years ago, but I haven't done any live vids since then. I don't know how it'll go. Alright. I am going to leave the end of this up though, not smashed down. Alright. Excuse the little spots on my hands. I had an allergic reaction to some plants I was working with out in the yard. And apparently they don't like me all that much. Hey, there are days, you know. But yeah, so I'm using the cortisone cream and stuff like that, but summer's a time for that, and the pollen was incredibly high today, and I don't have allergies. Like, I don't have allergies or seasonal allergies or asthma or anything, but I did seem to react to the pollen this year. I really did. There's some pretty pictures in this collection. Really interesting stuff. Some of it doesn't work at all, but some is kind of cute. No, there's no crimson in there, Janet. What are you thinking? There's no blue either, so that wouldn't work at all. But I do have these lovely paper sample books. So let's look for some things in those colors. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that one. Alright, let's take that out of there. This came in some kind of paper sampling book, like the way they do carpet samples and paint samples. There's a lot of nice prints in here. That's what you get for shopping at the secondhand stores and the charity shops and so on. Honestly, if you keep checking back, because they are the types of stores they are, their stuff changes all the time. And so you can find the darndest stuff. And especially at the end of school years, because of people getting rid of their books and that'd go with the black and white. I'll have to remember that. And I'll do a black and white one this weekend. Yeah, the people get rid of school books and textbooks. That's how I got the physics or the chemistry book that I showed you guys, my old friend desk collage, GLuebook, desk book, whatever it is. There's some really cool pages that are not cooperating with me here. Some kind of cool. Oh, see now that color I kind of like. I'm just not sure about the red. We'll put that to one side and see if there's anything in here we want to use. Again, for the black and white page, some really cool stuff. Actually, that's kind of neat too. So is everybody looking forward to today starts our Burr month, September, October, November, December. And they're my favorite time of year. Is everybody as oh geez, that looks nice together. I like that. I just don't know if it fits at the moment. I know the gold does. The gold's nice too. Yep, the fall is absolutely my favorite, and this fall I don't want to miss anything. Last fall I was doing way too many work hours and stuff, and I kind of missed all the change of season and so on, and then I busted up my arm in November, so that didn't help any, you know. And oh, I like this. I like this. It seems to suit that page. I'm not sure where though. It's an odd color scheme, but for some reason I really liked it. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, let's take this edge off of here. With my scissors. Oh, and I'm supposed to play some Diablo 4 tonight. My daughter just bought me the new version, and I've been loving it, but I've been really careful about how immersed I'm getting in it because I do love playing. And once I get started, it's really hard sometimes to stop. It really is. Really, really is. So, I have to be on the guard because I need to, as a work-at-home person, you know, you just got to watch what you allow distracting you. You really do. It's something that's, like people who work from home fight every day, you know. It's a thing. It's a thing. Oh, I was going to, I'm going to work on the art video for those with vision problems, or those with, low vision issues and so on. So I just wanted to let you know that still is coming if you have any kind of issue with your vision. You know, I'm going to be doing. Does any of that help at all? Doesn't look like it does. Oops. Yeah. I'm going to be doing one because I've come in contact through my eye specialist some equipment that people can use, like specifically for art. And I'm going to do, you know, the doodles that I do. Oh, and I was supposed to show, that's another thing. I love these Friday night because it's like I get to catch up on the things I was supposed to finish. Oh, there's my newest start of one. I'm working on it. This is the one we started, and this is how it ended up. So these doodles, I find ways around things because I can't always see the lines clearly, or they jump around on me, or I have floaters, things like that. There's all kinds of vision impairment goes on. But I've found some ways around it, and now she has told me about some things, some not necessarily technology, but there's some types of certain types of magnifying glasses and so on that actually present a different, like, POV. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like the way people who are colorblind can get those glasses now that correct for them and they get to see colors and stuff. I love watching those videos. Oh my goodness. I love it for those people. Wow. You know, just wow. The things that can be done these days. I'm not a big fan of AI because I'm kind of like, I was a Heinlein fan, Robert Heinlein and iRobot and things like that, you know. So I have a distinct fear of robots taking over humans. Yeah. Yeah. Silly as that sounds, right, folks? Okay. Do I need to fussy cut this? I think I do. Okay. I am going to pause the camera, and for you it'll be 10 seconds. For me it's going to be about 10 minutes while I fussy cut. Or maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. Should I? Should I? I think it would look really pretty set in there, though. Okay, I'm going to pause the camera and take some thought on this. Hi. Magic. Okay, so where were we? I remember liking this a lot. And I would like it somewhere. Ooh, near the plant. Is that a flag of something? It looks almost like a flag. It's not. It's just a pattern. It's just a pattern from a pattern book. But it almost looks like a flag of some sort. Ooh, that looks nice, eh? Or do you like it better with... no. Feels like it needs to be this way. Yeah. Yep. All right. You know, just as just an aside, these things that you cut off of paper, whether they're like this or some other edging, set them aside. They can look really cute on old tags and old, you know, old stuff that's going on. This looks fantastic. I like this so much. I really do. I really like that. Now, I am going to have a space. This isn't supposed to be spaced out stuff. I can cover much of it with the plant. Ooh, doesn't that look awesome? Looks very pretty. What happened to the camera? How did it get out of focus? And why is there no light on it? I'm so sorry, folks. You must get tired of trying to see through this. To me, it looks like just dark fog. Maybe I need a new camera. I don't know. That's not that old. Okay, so what do we want behind this? What do we want behind this coming up here? What do we have over here? See, I don't want the Coke can, of course. But I actually very much like the look of the pineapple in the top of the bag. I think that's... Actually, even the Coke can now goes with the rest of the... Ooh, okay, Janet. All right, go ahead. You know you want to. You know you want to. Okay. So, let's even off this edge. And I'll have to get a curve in the edge. going. Yep, I'm supposed to game for a while tonight. The gaming granny, I guess. I played Diablo 3, Diablo 4, Diablo 2, the expansion, 1, WoW, World of Warcraft. Love World of Warcraft. One of my favorite ways to spend time. And yeah, I go traveling around the world via games. Via games. There we go. There it is. That's where I wanted to sit. Okay, and we're going to put a torn edge on that flag-ish thing. Oh, my hands look terrible. There wasn't there was virtually no itch to it at all. It's just, and we've had such high pollen in our area lately. There's actually been warnings on the Weather Channel about how high the pollen's been lately. So, even the Coke can, and I'm not big on brand stuff, you know what I mean? So I have a little bit of leeway to tear this, and I want a torn edge there. And remember, if you're not wanting that white looking torn edge like you get on the torn side, always tear down away from the side you want to keep, if that makes sense. Okay, so what we have is that. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm sorry, but I think that's amazing. It looks so cute. And no, I'm not tooting my own horn. All I'm doing is really enjoying what's coming out of me today. Really enjoying. I haven't done a collage, a week, I guess. I've been doing a lot of doodling and some art and some other craft type projects and stuff, which I'm going to add as content because it is a crafts channel. So there will be crafts. Ooh. Nope, I like the whole Coke picture, the whole enchilada. Yep, I do. Okay, so we are going to come awfully close to gluing that down. Alright, so let's get this stuck down. Next comes the pineapple. Gosh, it looks awkward sometimes. I'm sure it feels awkward. And the cats were up earlier and stepped all through a little dish of glue that I had been using. Irritating, but I love them. I'll be very sad when I don't have to build aluminum foil barriers for certain things now when I go to bed. Yes, indeed. I'm an animal lover. Absolutely. I'm going to try and get some lights. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. I want to glue this picture down. I'll have to come back and glue the edge. So I started today because I've been doing the Inktober. I talked with you guys about doing some of the old Inktobers, the leftover ones that, the old, past years that I hadn't participated in or whatever. So I've been enjoying doing that. But more than anything, what it's gotten for me, or what it's done for me, is to motivate me to start doing more drawing again. So I am not an art teacher. I'm not an art scholar. I don't have a degree in art, nothing like that. But I can honestly tell you that it's important that if you want to do art and enjoy it, and don't worry about whether you're doing it well or not. Don't worry about whether or not it's perfect or not. Don't worry about any of that. Just do your art and enjoy it. That's all. That's all you have to do. And that way then you can make sure that you bring the joy into your life that you deserve, that you should be able to have in your life. My goodness, all but the blue. Every color is in there. Well, not the greens either, I suppose, but yeah, that's really pretty. That's pretty, and I love the apples. And the dog is a definite possibility. Yes, indeed. So this weekend is Labor Day. I know you guys don't have it in Australia. I don't know if you have it in the UK or not. I don't know. But in Australia, Labor Day is their May Day because it's, the beginning of the winter season for them in May. So that's one rather large difference. And yeah, so everybody seems to be getting ready for school and fall, and oh, we're going to be doing some wonderful fall crafts here now that the shoulder's a little bit much more limber. I still think it's a damaged rotator cuff because boy oh boy can it ache some mornings. Like I can tell if there's a storm a-coming, kind of thing. But maybe that's just from getting old. Who knows, eh? Who knows, indeed. Oh, awesome possum, as my daughter says. And I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, whether you have a long one or regular weekend. I hope it's nice. I hope it's peaceful. I hope that it ushers in this next quarter of the year in a way that is good for you. Peace, prosperity, all that stuff. All that stuff. Alright, so I truly like fall and winter clothing. I love tights. I wear a lot of tights in the winter. A lot of big t-shirts and overshirts. And for my work, I wear a lot of, they call them beaters. It's not a very nice word for them, but like undershirts, I wear black under a lot of my shirts for work because I'm seen like only I'm on online, so I'm only seen from the waist up. So, yeah. So yeah, I love getting out the winter clothing and putting away the summer stuff, and it's just a good feeling. And there's something about warming the house and making hot soup, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I love the cooler months. I love the longer nights. I do a lot of candle burning. I always have a tea light going. I have one going next to me right now. I go through them. I buy the big package from Walmart and stuff because I burn them all the time. It's usually whenever I'm Here I'm burning a candle, you know. I love them and they warm the atmosphere for me. Okay, so that's down. So we're putting this in right here. I don't know about you guys, like, or how many of you, you know, sketch or draw or whatever. The freehand stuff is so hard for me to, I mean, I do it and I draw and it usually ends up okay. It just takes forever for me to get to do it. It's like I'm afraid to even try sometimes, you know. So I have to. That's the effects of the ADHD, the neurodivergent, you know, brain. It just takes me forever sometimes to actually make an attempt even. And sometimes I make a big attempt and it goes nowhere and I get discouraged right away and it's just blah, you know. So I have some ways I work around that kind of thing, but like everybody else that enjoys doing creative stuff, we all have. Oh, I really like the way. Somebody needs something? Do you need the air fryer? Hello? Get that one. Thanks. Yep, it's about feeling comfortable in your own creative skin and doing it for you. Making sure that um, when you do your creative stuff, whether it's, no matter what it is, crafts, sewing, doesn't matter, drawing, whatever it is, allow it to carry you away to where you need to be to do some healing, because that's what it's supposed to be there for. That's why we do hobbies. That's why we are attracted to different um, paths and things to do and stuff. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. And if you can see it, because even my wicked eyesight can't or can see it, there's a break in the plant that I just glued down. I think it was a spot I cut out from the middle, like it was between the leaves. And so I now have to go in and fill it with something, because you know you do, and or it bugs you. So it's quality of life thing, as my daughter says. So you go in and you put something in there that makes you happy, and it fills in this spot, and it takes away that flaw. That's the good thing, the wonderful thing about glue books, is you can actually just kind of, yeah, you can have fun and do over stuff and not worry about you know, bunch of crap. Not worry about people judging. None of your art, unless you want it to, should be public domain. None of it. Honestly, none of it. It's not right if you you don't allow things out that you don't want out. It's really, really, really that clear. Okay, so folks, this is the color scheme, and I enjoyed doing it, but I think it turned out awesome. I'll find some little piece for up here at some point. But thank you for joining me for Friday Night Chat and GLuebook Pages, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Cheers.